Hey, what's going on there, YouTubers? Edgemon Cinejob coming to you here today with another unboxing video. So, I ended up going on eBay after the pre-release, and I was looking to purchase some of these guild boxes, and I was lucky enough to actually find a seller that was selling an entire set of these 5 guild boxes. So if you guys went to the Return to Ravnica pre-release, they did things a little bit different. Instead of just getting the traditional 6 packs for sealed, you would get one of these guild boxes. So they contain 5 packs of just regular Return to Ravnica and a guild pack that is just fixated on the colors that are included in the guild that you chose. So like Azorius had just blue and white cards, and they also come with a promo that it was actually playable in the pre-release. So today we are going to crack one of these open. Alright, so the guild box that we're going to be opening up here today is Selesnya. Now, I did receive this box sealed, but I just opened it that way I don't have to deal with that in the actual video itself. So we're going to open this on up and see what all cards we get inside of here, and just kind of look at the cool stuff that we get. It's especially nice for you guys that weren't able to go to the Return to Ravnica pre-release, so you can see just what the boxes looked like and what cards you got out of here. Alright, so first off we have this letter here from the Selesnya Conclave. So message from the guild leader, which is kind of cool. So we have that. We have an achievement card that was good for the pre-release. Unfortunately, you don't get anything for completing them. At least I know that my shop doesn't do anything special for completing them, but I mean, some shops may reward players for finishing the achievement cards, but I don't know. I know that mine doesn't do that. I think it'd be a cool idea if they did. We have a sticker for Selesnya, which is kind of cool. Me and my friends just went around slapping them on other people and on random places in the store, but still pretty cool. Then we have our packs here. So we have 3 packs. We have our guild pack, and we have another 2 Return to Ravnica packs here. We also get a nice spin down die, if I can just find that. There we go. The Return to Ravnica symbol, and it's colored based on your guild. So this one's green and white, which is pretty cool. So we have that, and the box is actually pretty nice. I can't complain about the box. It's nicely divided, and it was actually useful for the event because you could keep your deck in one side and the rest of your cards in another, and keep all the rest of your dice. So I actually like their idea with doing this. So now we are going to crack this open and see what all cool stuff we have in here. So our promo is Grove of the Guardian, and like I said, at the beginning of the video, you were able to actually use the promo for a change. So before you weren't able to use the promos that you get for events, but now they changed that for this event, and you were actually able to use your guild promo, which was kind of cool. There we go. Alright, so I'll put that off to the side. Alright, so we have Grove of the Guardian, nice and shiny, and it has the date stamped on there for the pre-release. We have a Selesnya Guild Gate. Guild Gates were pretty awesome for limited. Collective Blessing, really awesome card for Selesnya. Awesome rare. Creatures you control get +3/+3, and it's a 6-cost 3 generic, double green, double white. So just a huge Anthem effect. Dryad Militant, nice small creature. 2/1 for just 1 white mana. Slime Molding, making some creatures. Put in X amount of mana and get an XX creature. Codex Shredder, didn't see very too many of these. But, I mean, it mills your opponent, and you can return a card from your graveyard to your hand. Druid's Deliverance, Fog Effect, and Populate, which is nice. Sundering Growth, being able to get rid of artifacts and enchantments. Common Bond, to put counters on creatures. Centaur's Herald, you can sack it and make a 3/3. Selesnya Sentry, very hefty regenerate cost, but I did see a little bit of play whenever it came down to the pre-release itself. Sunspire Griffin, flying. Axebane Guardian, you can ramp into just a lot of other huge things. Horncaller's Chant, 8 costs, get 2 4/4 rhinos. Essentially, you get 1 4/4 and then you populate. Trained Carcoal, Lifelink 1/1 for 1, and Eyes in the Sky. So you get a 1/1 and then you get to populate. 1/1 with flying, should I add. So pretty decent stuff out of this pack. The Collective Blessing is definitely really nice for limited. So we have that. We're going to keep our rares kind of off to the side here. Alright, so we're going to crack one of these packs open. Take a look at what all we get inside here. And alright, so Drain Pipe Vermin, so a 1/1 for 1 black. Doesn't really do us much good for Selesnya. We have a Giant Growth, which gives target creature +3/+3, so that could kind of be useful. Crosstown Courier, whenever it deals damage, you get to draw a card. Or no, this one's the whenever it deals damage, you get to your opponent has to mill that amount of damage from their library to their grave. That one's the mill one. Dynacharge. Another Sundering Growth. Augur Spree, nice removal / buff for Rakdos. Perilous Shadow. Tristani's Judgment, nice removal. Really useful. Annihilating Flame, removal for red. Centaur's Herald again. Gutter Snipe. Lev Sky Knight. So useful detained creature. Croazda Guildmage. And we have Epic Experiment, so a mythic. Big huge mythic for Izzet. Exile the top X amount of cards from your library, and for each instant and sorcery card with converted mana cost X or less among them, you may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Then put all cards exiled this way that weren't cast into your graveyard. So big, huge mythic. We have a bird, which is useful because we have Eyes in the Sky, and a swamp. And I really like the artwork on the Ravnica lands. Just looks awesome. Crack another pack open here. If I can just get these out. There we go. Alright, so Paralyzing Grasp, good for blue. Chorus of Might. We have Eyes in the Sky again, making more 1/1s. Traitorous Instinct. Spawn of Rixmadi. Vassal Soul. Tristani's Judgment again. Some really useful removal. Tenement Crasher. Grim Rustabout. Tower Drake. Oak Street Innkeeper. I haven't seen very many of these. It's kind of surprising. I didn't see too many of these during the pre-release. Fall of the Gavel, so counter spell for Azorius. Azorius Charm, awesome charm to have. We have Lotleth Troll, so if for some reason we were playing black, very useful card. Trample, discard a creature card, put a +1/+1 counter on him, and regenerate him for 1 black. He's a 2/1 for 2 mana, 1 black, 1 green. Really useful card in limited, and somewhat good and constructed. He's actually fairly good and constructed. Awesome card, though. Limited, he's just a powerhouse because of that regenerate. So we have that, and then we have a swamp. So I like the rares so far. The rares are pretty good. The commons and uncommons are also pretty limited friendly as well. Alright, so we have Axebane Stag, Catacomb Slug, Launch Party, Rootborn Defenses, again another populate card, and it gives creatures indestructible that you control. That's just crazy. Centaur Healer, again in Selesnya, pretty able-bodied creature and we gain life. Chemist's Trick, Runewing, Sunspire Griffin, Perilous Shadow, Splatter Thug, and Security Blockade, Golgari Key Rune. So if we actually wanted to play black in this build, we have a little bit of fixing with the mana for it. A Rakdos Cackler, so the Unleash, essentially 2/2 for 1 mana. Chromatic Lantern, so it's going to permit a little bit more splashing amongst our colors. So Chromatic Lantern, 3 to cast. The lands you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool, and tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool for the Lantern itself. So useful card when it comes to playing multiple colors in Limited. Also fairly constructed playable. It's a good card for decks that want to be a little bit greedy and want to play a lot of different colors. Centaur token and a mountain. So 2 more packs to go here. Alright. Alright, so we have Dispel, which looks really awesome. Really nice reprint. Golgari Guildgate, so again, letting us play a little bit of more black here. Deviant Glee. Armory Guard. Search Warrant. We have Selesnya Scorpion. Nice Death Touch creature there. Runewing again. Sunspire Griffin. We actually got a couple of those. Pretty useful for evasion. Perilous Shadows. Savage Surge. Gives a creature +2/+2 until the end of the turn, and you untap it. Combat Shenanigans. Selesnya Charm. Very nice. Very nice. Bizarre Krovod. So whenever it attacks, another attacking creature gets +0/+2 until the end of the turn. We have Desecration Demon, so kind of further promotes the use of black in this deck. So 6/6 for 4 mana. The double black is kind of rough to play around if you want to splash, but 2 generic double black flying whenever at the beginning of each combat. Any opponent may sacrifice a creature. If that player does, tap Desecration Demon and put a +1/+1 counter on him. He's just an absolutely huge creature for black, especially because he has such enormous power and toughness to his actual casting cost. And we have a 6/6 dragon, we have a swamp, and we have a foil Growing Ranks. So we have a foil rare, which is sick. And also, it's also really nice for Selesnya. So 4 cost, 2 generic, and split green and white hybrid. At the beginning of your upkeep, populate. So really nice. Really happy about that. Again, another useful card in this actual build. The only thing that would not be playable is probably Epic Experiment as far as the rares go. But we'll see what we have in this last pack. Alright, so we have another Dispel. Horncaller's Chant. Pursuit of Flight. Trained Carkle. Search Warrant. We have a Centaur Healer again. Another useful card. Azorius Guildgate. We have a Tenement Crasher. Runewing. Perilous Shadow. Codex Shredder. Arrest, which is really awesome for white. New Prof Guildmage would be really awesome if we were playing blue. And another Lotleth Troll. That is crazy. That is so awesome. Another Lotleth Troll. Lotleth Troll is just crazy good. And again, they're just trying to push us to run 3 colors and do a junk build, which junk is green, white, and black for you guys that don't know. But really awesome. Another Lotleth Troll. And then we have a tip card, and then we have an island. And just look at that art. That art is so awesome. Wouldn't mind to get some foil lands out of this set. So, pretty awesome pulls out of this guild box. So, if I was playing in the pre-release, definitely would be playing green, white, and black. So, we have Desecration Demon, a Chromatic Lantern, 2 Lotleth Trolls, which is totally awesome by me. We have an Epic Experiment, a Grove of the Guardian promo, and we have a Collective Blessing and a nice and shiny Growing Ranks. So let me know what you guys think of all the packs and all the stuff I pulled out of here in the comments down below. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And please be sure to subscribe for more Magic the Gathering content. Until next time, guys, have a wonderful, fun-filled Magic the Gathering day.